His name is Vito Trindade, but I just call him avô. That's Portuguese for grandpa. But he's not just any grandpa. When I was younger, he didn't sit in a rocking chair and tell me old stories. Instead, he put on his tap shoes and showed me how to dance. He uses a piece of plywood to turn his living room in St. John into a dance studio. At age 7, my grandfather taught himself how to dance. He learned by watching other men dance in the town square of Vila Franca de Xira.
I know now, every time I put my uniform and I listen to music, looks like something, power coming in my body. I have to do something. I have a dance. I got to jump.
That same year, he became a campino, a Portuguese cowboy, alongside his father. Every day, he would check fences, feed bulls, and pick which ones would be sent to the bullfights. When he was almost 8 years old, a bull charged and put him in the hospital for 6 days. It nearly killed him. A year later, he had a similar accident. While running from a bull, he tried to jump a fence. The wire from the fence cut into the tendon in his arm, and today he cannot straighten 2 fingers on his right hand. At the age of 13, he started tending to his own group of bulls. And by 16, he decided he was tired of entertaining bulls and wanted to entertain people instead. While he was dancing and traveling, my grandmother Nea was home with their 2 children. That's my father on the right. Today, my grandmother looks through pictures of her life in Portugal and shares her memories with me.
Uma altura que fomos a Portugal, talvez há uns 10 anos, não sei bem, mas os grupos que ele ensaiou em Vila Franca fizeram-lhe uma homenagem muito linda e isso comoveu-me muito, fiquei muito contente e comoveu-me muito de ver toda a gente aplaudir muito.
During his career, my grandfather danced for many presidents and prime ministers. But he has 2 fans that will forever remain in his memory. He entertained Queen Elizabeth and shook hands with a man who touched hundreds of hearts.
It's a doctor from South Africa, Dr. Bernard. The first doctor he making the heart transfer. Yeah, that's the first man he did it. He passed through from Portugal and I danced for him. I feel so happy. I never forgot that day too.
When my sister and I were young, my grandfather started a folklore group in St. John. I used to hate it. And yes, that's me in the red and black skirt and poofy blouse. But today, I miss it. And I'm so happy I had to put on 10 layers of skirts and share the stage with my grandfather. It started out small with only 4 members, then grew to 17 members. Carla Renouf was a member of Portuguese provinces, and she remembers the time well.
I don't know, it was just a good time always. We always had fun, though we didn't want to go, but once we got there it was a good time and he always made it a good place and a happy thing. It was a good experience that I'll never forget.
My grandfather's wish is to pass down his tap shoes to the next generation. He cannot wait to teach the next Trindade his first dance step.
Oh, I feel great. Yes, I'm very happy. And I find out I feel to cry. Because see my baby, little granddaughter, gonna have a baby. But you have in the stand, so I'm very happy now. And I have the picture right there, and I look at him like, I can't wait to see him.
For my avô, retiring is not an option. He will continue to teach, and he will continue to dance. For Stu Journalism, I'm Vanessa Trindade.